it's kind of what I'm hearing you say is that
one by one. Yes.
That nikah is something that is a desirable thing in Islam, so that we're not lonely. And in the subcontinent again, it's when you're divorced or when you're widowed, most of the time the woman is just expected to stay like that. Is there a penalty for that? I mean,
unfortunately, I wish I started writing an article. I finished 25 pages already about loneliness. And one of the loneliness is the widow sisters. Unfortunately, our customs and habits does not allow us to encourage the wife who lost her husband to remarry again. Her children will never tolerate. I have a case in our neighborhood. She lost her husband. They are still young. She has 4 children. The older child, about 13, 14 years, listen here, mama. Wallah, wallah, if you remarry again, I'm going to kill him. I will never tolerate to see that any man living with you, coming and touching you. I am jealous of anyone who will allow him to come and touch you or sleep with you. I'll kill him. A young boy, 13, 14 years, out of love to his mom, he is not feeling that she needs a moral support, financial support. She's not after sex, and even sex, what's wrong with sex? It's part of life, you know it. I mean, the hormones are there. So the children will never tolerate to see their mom living with another man. How in the world? That's custom, even in the Arab world.
Even dads in Pakistan, you know, when it's late in life, the man's maybe 55, 60, you know, he's expected to stay even if he's going to live another 20 years.
Unfortunately, that's a custom superseded our religious Sharia. Sharia says never ever you stay without a husband. Never ever stay without a wife. Otherwise, you may commit haram, plus the loneliness without companionship. And you'll be living like a ghost inside your house. Like a ghost inside your house. But we will not tolerate it. Now, in the Muslim world, you may find another man, either his wife is divorced or widower, a man who also lost his wife. But here, how many you are going to find man, widower, means his wife died before him? Very few. So most of our sisters that we are seeing them now, widow with orphans. Nobody wants it. Yes?
Times I think the customs, like you said, the supersede Islam. The life of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam is to us what has not to us. And except for Umm al-Mu'minin Aisha,
yeah,
they were all widows, to my understanding. As a matter of fact, Khadija al-Kubra was married more than
twice.
So that kind of marriage is permissible. And I think it was to show the whole mankind that that should be the example. And I think
he was the best example, but are we ready to allow ourselves to do what he did? Our society as a whole, as she said, her father, her relatives, her children, even friends in the society, in the Muslim world, for the sake of the widows, would you allow that honorable man to marry another widow out of sympathy for her and her children? No. Islam say yes, no way. And I asked you this morning, would you allow your husband to do? Maybe you may say yes, she may say no. Well, I'm telling you, it's a human nature. So, but put yourself in the shoes of those who lost their husband, how much miserable they are. Yes, it's not easy to have two, even not in the same house, in separate houses, each one. Suppose she has received from her husband a house, huh? And you have house with your husband. She will tell him, don't worry, I have beautiful house, I have everything. You don't need to spend on me anything money. But I want companion even once a week, twice a week. Would you allow him to go there? No. See? It's a human nature. No, no, no. But when you are in trouble, You say, I wish I said yes at that time to everyone because I didn't know what does it mean to be a widow. I didn't know what does it mean to be lonely. I didn't know what does it mean to be having depression and ghost in my house. Ghost. You know ghost? Yeah. But Islam is Islam. Has given the prescription. You doctors, you give prescription. Honest to God, when you give prescription, you think every sick person, when he gets the medicine, is sweet? Bitter. But he has to take it. Sometimes it makes us dizzy or whatnot, or if it has codeine or whatnot. You have to take it because. So, I mean, we are not now solving the whole problem. I agree with you. Rasul Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam is the best example. But we don't tolerate it. It never crossed our mind. Now we are talking family problem in a minority where they will never allow. I have a case study in New Jersey. An imam married his wife in the old country and came here, married an American sister and got the green card, and then he brought his wife. People, Muslims, went to the police and said this man has 2 wives. They came to his house of his American wife to see whether he is there. They asked her, is it true what we have heard, that your husband have 2 wives? She says, no, he's married to that wife, he is my boyfriend. He said, bye-bye. Boyfriend is halal in America, huh? She was smart, the American girl. She knew what the police will say. As long as he is a boyfriend, it's okay. But to be a husband to her and husband to the other, no, it's haram. I mean, it's problems going on. Who told the police? Muslims. I know. So I'm saying these are issues. I mean, Sharia, when we talk about Sharia, is Sharia is Sharia. Reality is reality. Yes or no?
Yes.
Oh. Yes, Akhi.
I have 2 questions. Like things are changing in our, when my grandfather, I know that, even in his time, when somebody died in the family, they used to take them under their shadow.
Yes.
They used to marry them.
Exactly.
And they used, even in our, grandfather time, things were happening. But things are changing very fast now.
Yes.
Because even when the young man, his wife died and he has small children, the whole family expect him not to get married.